you take me home? Give me with your vibe. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky.
Excuse me for my long absence. Strollix art. I'm back again, fully recovered. Well, not fully. I'm still a bit. We have a flu going on in my country. It's insane in Switzerland. There's like people at my working place also. It's crazy in my family as well. I know how y'all cope with it, but there's also family from other countries, people I know from other countries who are dealing with that same flu, which is crazy. I thought COVID had us all messed up, but this shit right here, nah. Took me some time. But yeah, anyways, hope y'all have a blessed day, evening, whatever time it is in your end, and appreciate y'all watching. What's going on, people? I hereby present to you Volume 1 to 4 that I finally managed to remaster, and I'm truly proud and happy. With the accomplishment, I managed to finish those two at the same time, which by the way it was a chore. And I do not, if you create books or draw stories, I don't recommend you trying to finish two books at the same time, because you just don't do it. Well, to me, that was one of the most, that I'll never do that shit again. Trying to finish two books at the same time. But yeah, to present how the old version looks versus the remastered. And I'm not finna, like, I don't want to spoil, like, I don't want to spoil too much, because them books, they will be out for sale. I'll make sure for that. Not yet. I still gotta like organize shit to bring it out there. But just to like go with the basis of the cover, and also I can show you guys the posters. So let's start off with Volume 1 right here. Now mind you guys, this is all based off opinions. You can all disagree, but in my opinion, looking at the front cover here, and excuse me, I had the knee down, and looking at the front cover here, this one is rather more dark, and I feel like in this it has more light, but like the color and just the art style and shape, just to me looks much more superior here than here. And also the characters give off the expression that I need, you know, for the story. Here it just kind of looks, random, especially with the designs, and based off how the story goes, it just doesn't fit to me. With this cover, this one just looks better, although it's the same, only that this one is just better, especially because this is the current design of the character. If you wonder if I'm talking silently, I'm still recovering. I'm not like, I've had a flu, so I need to recover. So that's why I'm more quiet now. Now with the second one, I like this way better, because in this one, like it has, in principle, it didn't really change much. Like Linda's still there, and the dark vibe still gives off of the, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but of the villain shown in the background, right? One of the antagonists, and also the main character's struggle. But she's not. There are multiple main characters. Like they have, it's it's a difficult story I can explain to y'all in my channel. But anyways, for the quick summary of this one is more expressive in my opinion, and it just shows more that you want to know than in this one that just kind of has a plain expression. So that's that. Oh, yeah, I'm still recovering, people. Excuse me about that. Now with the third volume, that is actually where it gets interesting, because them two characters, they were canon in the first and second story of the old version, but in the new story, because I did made major changes, them two characters are not involved, so they pretty much are invalid to the remastered version. And so, if looking at the cover, I'll be honest, I like this one better. Now it's easy, I remastered it, of course, but like it's just in based off looking at the pics, the proportion, the character art, and the expression. This one just kind of gives it more of an eerie, mysterious, and darker vibe. Now some could argue it looks a bit edgy, but I'd have to disagree. But that's just my personal take. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about it. While in this one, it's just, it kind of, it also has this eerie vibe, but not the one that I wanted to give off. And especially now with the story being told, this doesn't fit. This doesn't fit to what's actually happening. So that's, yeah. Now with the fourth, there actually it gets interesting, because I pretty much left it the same, because the story pretty much didn't change that much. I only added more shit for the story. I added more parts to it to make more sense for the story itself, and to also kind of fully conclude, well, not conclude, but continue the story with actually the fourth volume, because this is where this is why I recommend people who are writing stories to not try to finish two volumes at the same time. What I had was, I had the fourth volume, and I said to myself, I can only remaster until volume 3. I already have the story finished in the fourth one. I don't have to remaster it anymore. After I remastered 3, I looked back at the fourth volume, the art style, the actual storytelling, and there were some major problems with the fourth one that I had to just pick out, change, and just, I had to remaster it too. And I thought, because I had the references from the old one, because there were still some old parts that I had in here that I left in the remastered version that I just kind of shaped up to give it that style, the more modern style. Its storytelling had major problems, major problems. So that's why I remastered the fourth volume as well. Yeah, but I kind of just wanted to like show you guys that this is the progress I made, and I managed to print them out, which I'm really happy. Also, let me get to the posters real quick, because you guys gotta see this. This is the posters right here. Now, in the first one, I think you've seen it. This hasn't changed, actually. Like the Linda Strollix, Linda Hancock poster. This hasn't changed. And also, there's Ethan. Like the scene from the first volume. This hasn't changed that much. Then we get into the second one. I made some huge changes. Hold up. Let me wait. Give me a moment. There, Monomica. Because I remastered this character now in the new post, I think y'all can see it in the YouTube community feed. This is now her poster, in which, in comparison to the old one, this is the older version of the poster, right? The old version, and this is the new one. Y'all can check out the post. It's either on Instagram or Twitter. It's a recent post. Like, I finished this one in the 20th of February, so y'all can definitely check out and see which one you guys prefer. Now, if I compare posters, I like this one better because it actually has a background, and this is more consistent to the character in the story, how she, like, how she's portrayed. But this is also not bad. It's just, it was kind of me not having an idea how the character is. Like, this obviously looked more like a freestyle back then, but she still has some of them powers which will be explained in the story. But like here, it was kind of shown in a weird way, where this looks like she can emit lightning or something. But this, yeah, y'all, if y'all read the volumes, y'all finna see it's completely different. But that's that. And now, yeah, I'm not finna do no, like, I already shortened the videos. Like, some of them were already cut, so I'm gonna put them all together, but I'm not gonna do huge cuts or edits and all that shit. Nah, I'm just gonna show you directly. Now in the third volume, we have the Yosemite poster, one of the characters, and behind is Jaden, who is also one of the main characters in the story. Now this one's funny. His poster right here, I actually have it on the wall. Cause yeah, I'm gonna make it like, I was thinking of making adding some posters just for inspirational reason, and also to kind of remind me when it comes to the storytelling, because I will be working on the 5th volume to keep those characters in mind, because I'm not gonna be like those other creators who just simply forget the character or forget what to do. I'll be rereading my story every time, all the way through, because I really do believe in consistent writing. I do. So I'll try to do that. There are some people who've been reading my story. Some were feeling it, and there were some who didn't feel it. And in the end of the day, I cope with the fact that, hey, look, man, you cannot please everyone. In the end of the day, the ones who like yours, who roll with it, they roll with it. The ones who don't, that's cool. People tell me my work is shit, and to me, it's like, alright, cool. I appreciate you taking the time out anyways, because this is how I go. I'm trying to go with I'm trying to keep it respectful. But anyways, this is the one poster of also character, and her name's Milena, and then we have the main character, Jessica, who is also, like, each of these posters have a meaning. Do not get it wrong. It's not just random freestyle drawing. It's actually portrayed. These are some scenes that will be shown in the story. So whenever I post, it's not just like freestyle or just art that I throw out. No, it's actually, they do have a meaning in the story. But yeah, kind of wanted to show you guys that. If you watch till the end, I really appreciate it. Also, I'll be making sure that I can get this out there so y'all can take a look at it. It's all saved in my drive right now, PDF, everything. And I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to build it so I can either print it out for people who are in my country to take a look at it, or also have it online where you can either get access to via a website, which I'm trying to build, or I'm just gonna have like my Patreon where I get this one out there. But be warned about my Patreon, and I'm gonna tell it once. Disclaimer, this goes for Patreon. And I'm gonna have it set because I'm not finna try to hide nothing. I'm not finna sugarcoat it. I had people telling me because they figured that my stories were on Patreon. They were asking me, hey, should we check out Patreon? Let me tell you something, real quick. Yes, it's on here. But I also post other stuff that might isn't for your liking. And yes, I'm using that very, very lightly because I'm not going to go into details what I do post because YouTube. But it's already in the description what I kind of do. And to clarify or give context to the description, yes, I do that, right? And also, if you're like not into that shit, I I would not recommend subscribing to my Patreon. I'm just being real. I'm sparing you the I'm sparing you the sanity that you're about to lose if you're not into that shit. And I'm keeping it 100. I'm not finna try to sugarcoat. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. I also trying to post the volumes in a different section. Like I want to create a website so I can post my volumes there so y'all can check it out there without having to worry. Sure, it's gonna cost, but it's like I'm trying like when I get the website done, y'all can have a read through, which is much more comfortable than right now because right now everything is a mess. Right now everything is a mess. And sure, y'all can be like, okay, I'm gonna check it just out for the volumes and then leave. You can do that, but I'm just telling you right now, the shit that's on there, be aware because I've warned you. It is even there. It's this. I'm not sugarcoating it. Matter of fact, I wish I could show you the screenshot what it says, but again, it's YouTube, and I'm not about to get myself fucking strike down or some shit like that because YouTube has been lately very sensitive and snowflakey, so I'm very careful when it comes to the app. Also, the reason why I talk so quietly is because I'm still recovering. I'm not feeling 100% or don't have that much energy, but I appreciate y'all supporting, sticking around. I'm still printing out the volumes like this. I told y'all I'm not playing. This is an actual series that is ongoing and I'll continue. I'm currently working on the 5th volume right now because I'm taking this a million times serious. Animation's gonna be here too on this channel. I have a lot of plans. Also, I appreciate everyone who subscribed to me. I don't care, big, small channel or whoever, you know, appreciate you taking the time. Even the people who hate my work. Because I had a lot of people telling me, hey, your book, I've read them, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate your story, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. I appreciate you taking the time out to read it anyways. Because in the end of the day, this is, to me, I look at the time that you take, you read it, you know. At least you understand what's going on. And even if you don't care, at least you take your time out to read it, and I appreciate that. Even if it's just a little. Could be a second or one panel, whatever. The interest was still there, and that is what counts to me because I'm trying to be more chill on this channel. I'm trying to be more, I don't want to be positive, and I really do not like this word positive because it's an overused statement that lately just hypocrites use. If I'm being honest, hypocrites, people who don't really go by what they're saying, and I'm not trying to be one of them, but I'm trying to be more chill, if anything, more chill, more understanding, and trying to make more sense. This is why I haven't been cussing that much in this video as well. It's not because I'm trying to censor myself or, oh, I can't cut. No, I can cut loose. But at a certain age, once you start growing up, you kind of grow out of this. I kind of grew a bit out of this whole rant facade where I have to rant and get all upset and emotional. Especially since some of the YouTubers that I watched that used to rant, they are downhill. Like ain't nobody watching their ass. Nobody's watching them. and for certain good reasons, because some of them were hypocrites and I didn't realize it. But that's a story for another day. All y'all need to know, I'm slowly recovering and I'm trying to come back on this YouTube. So hopefully y'all give me some time. And again, I appreciate y'all watching. There will be an outro. I swear to God, there will be. I'm not playing. I am not playing. I will be making that outro. I'm out. Future me here. Quick update. The outro is finished. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm out.
I'm losing control, the lights in the space keep jumping